Hello, my name is Veronica and welcome into the Learning Lab. And in today's lab, I'm back at the Chantilly Stamp and Scrapbook Expo, but this time to share some make and takes and what I purchased. So come on in and let's get started. Now, if you're wondering what this mouse has to do with the expo, it doesn't. My son loves to hide these things in places like my dresser drawers or in cabinets, and I found this little booger in the refrigerator designed to scare me nonetheless. So, I find snakes, I find spiders, I find lots of these little creatures hanging about. So anyway, just thought I'd share that with you. So out he goes. Now, I did earn the Stamp and Scrapbook Expo medallion for 2016, which is this one. And I didn't even try to do this last year. I don't know why. But what you needed to do was to collect 4 different buttons, and I think there are probably like 7 or 8 of them available. And if you did, you could go and get your medallion. So I conquered the Scrapbook Expo. Now, in my make and take classes, I didn't share, but we got this latest and greatest bag, and because I took 2 classes, of course I got 2 bags. Now, when we checked in, we got this case, and it had a glue stick in it. Okay, thank you. But the beautiful thing about this case is that it did fit into this bag. So let me bring that back in. So although I had brought one of my own iris boxes, I actually ditched it because this fit right into that bag. So that was perfect on their part. What were the make and takes that I took? Okay, I took her workshop last year, but I stopped by the booth this year to do a make and take. If you've not taken an assembly line scrapbook workshop from Trisha, I would definitely encourage you to do so. So this was a fun make and take. Now, another one that I did was from Art Anthology, and I ended up making this cool, really cute tag. I adored it. The ladies running the booth were awesome. They were encouraging and inspiring. I showed up just before they were ready to take a lunch break, so they stopped taking other people, and I got some just great one-to-one attention and advice on what to purchase for getting into mixed media. I think I mentioned in one of my other videos that I wanted to take an art anthology workshop on mixed media, but it conflicted with another workshop that I'd signed up for. So sadly, I had to miss it this time. But next time, you better believe I'm on board, and will probably spend a good deal of my loot in their booth because I'll know more about how to use their products. This was a free make and take. I don't do paid make and takes. The only time I did one was last year when I went with a friend who really wanted to get a particular thing to make, and so I only did it because she wanted me to get one so that we could recreate it together. Beyond that, I do not do paid make and takes. I just don't. But if you do and that's your thing, go for it. If you want me to shop in your booth and buy your stuff, let me play with it and see if I like it. And if I like it, let me tell you, I'm going to leave some loot there with you. This was from Rubbernecker Stamps, and we created one. My background there, if I had to do it again, I'd choose a darker one because it is a print back there, but there you can see it. I think I needed a darker color, but these were fun to play with. You just took your stamp, colored your markers on, bam, onto that gloss paper, and it turned out beautifully. Now this next one was the big make and take run by Scrapbook Expo, and they were doing a different one every 30 minutes or so. Had I not taken 8 classes, I probably could have done more of those, but these were incredible. They were sponsored by different people, and I think the one I did was It's Cheaper Than Therapy by Maria B., the physics lady, and we made this darling little card. Isn't that cute? So we used a die cut to cut out that part, and then that's on the inside. I actually doctored mine up more than they did in the actual workshop. But the beautiful thing is, this is like a leather thing. This is not paper. This is actually like a leather paper that you can die cut and ink. And so that was what I did. And this is the leftover that it came out of. So this was a really cool make and take. So while I was there, I used their thing to punch out a few more flowers that I could use on another project. So I thought that was great. Got an envelope for it. Really did love it. And again, that one was sponsored by Maria B., the physics lady. So those were the only 4 make and takes that I got to do. Some of them I tried to run to, but I got there a little bit late, and that's okay too. So now, aside from that, what other shopping did I do? Well, I've been chatting with Steve Willett on the Facebook page, and he is with A to Z Scrapbooking. So I had to beep up over there because he had told us that if you purchase this thing, you're going to get a free gift with your purchase. So I went there, and 2 things I got was some more of the deco foil. You guys know I did purchase the Make Machine, and I thought this particular green and this particular purple were just luscious. So they had to come home to live with me. In addition to that, he had some inks in there that I had never used before. And they are a chalk ink, and one is hydrangea and the other is lemonade. It had lots of colors. Even had a bag you can buy, but you guys know I probably have 300 ink pads. But these 2 colors I didn't think I had, and I thought, well, you know, I'd like to try them. So I went ahead and picked those up. And then the biggest thing I scored from his booth was the Mini Misty. I caved. I caved. I totally caved and got the Mini Misty. And you've seen people do reviews of it online, I'm sure, and I caved. I am a pretty proficient stamper. I don't have a problem with my images coming out good, crisp, clean, and clear. I am a die-hard stamper, and I love stamping on my scrapbook pages, but I caved for this. I figure if I'm going to do those layered image things, that this would probably serve me best. And what I got when I purchased this, Steve had 2 giveaways, and I got 2 stamp sets from My Mind's Eye, and there they are. So those were my 2 free gifts with purchase. I think these were in another booth for $2.50, so $5 value. Take that off the cost of my Mini Misty, which was $49.99. So basically I paid $45 for it with the freebies that I got. So not to be outdone, I had to scamper down to Elsa's booth because, well, Els was down there, and you can see right there, there she is doing a demo. She has the absolute best smile ever. So I went because Els had this clear double-sided adhesive, and it's $32.95, but I think she had 30% off. So there were 2 left. I grabbed one, and another lady grabbed the other. She also had the bigger one, which was probably about that long, but I didn't get that because I think I'd already ordered one from Joann's when they had them 40% off. So got a pretty good deal. Nonetheless, I do love supporting people when they come to those scrapbook shows, and Els actually gave me a sample of one that she had done. Now, in addition to that, I had to get some more glitter. Yeah, there they are. Beautiful. I absolutely love this one. It's called Bluebell. And Heartfelt Creations has a Morning Glory. It's not Morning Glory, but it reminds me of that Bluebell color. So I do have to buy that stamp set just so I can use this. Now this one, which is a soft teal, I only got it because it was a soft teal. I do love the color teal. She had some different varieties of teal, but I liked that one. And I went forth between, this one is called Diva. Beautiful, luscious color. They also had another purple that was pretty, and I had to show some restraint. And then, of course, I got the amethyst. Oh, just lovely. And I want to say it was buy 3, get 1 free. And those were $6.50 each. So that was a good deal. Now, in addition to buying those, Elle said, well, if you buy that, you know, you get a free piece of something. And she had this lace. Some beautiful roses on there. And when I went to pay, her young man ringing it up, and I can't remember his name, did tell me that don't throw away this bag, because when I use the glitter, I can use this bag because it is an anti-static bag, so the glitter will pour easily back into its container. So in addition to the workshops that I attended and everything that I did, I also did a little bit of shopping outside of the people with whom I took a workshop and got some additional goodies. Next time, I will probably take fewer classes so that I can do a couple more make and takes because they're a lot of fun. Last year, Fun Stamper's Journey was in there and we got a free stamp set, which was just awesome and spectacular. But let me tell you, I will definitely be taking an art anthology mixed media workshop next time I am at any event and they are there. As always, thank you for joining me in the lab today. Please be sure to check out my blog at inkallusions.blogspot.com. Until then,